Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Um, Black screen.
Interesting. Right.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the BT scan. I like the pie chart change already.
Yep. Taking the emerald. Mm.
I don't think you need to elevate here, because even though
It's like
because I don't think there's
it's
6
right
tall
there.
trees.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to get you an additional log. You might get a little bit more dirt.
Elevating is usually good if there's like more distance.
Yeah, and then not elevating there would have meant you could clear your hotbar of the sword and the fish and then the gold as well. Oh no.
Brain lag.
Yeah, that's the problem with not having a cleared hotbar, is half the stuff goes into your inventory.
Yeah. Also, we didn't look around on the island. We just sent this direction. And there was like a ravine thing, I guess, but I think
Yeah.
it's better to look around.
Um, those were some suboptimal, like this gravel that dropped the flint. The flint could have dropped out of range of your like pickup area, and you'd have to swim indirectly. Like you'd have to go to the flint and then to the ravine. But if you'd only mined gravel between you and the ravine, you wouldn't have to swim out of your way to pick up any flint. Um,
You can do that while you can overlap bringing the water down with that. You don't need to do it like sequentially.
and then
Um,
if you're
you
doing
can
the
also do a, sorry, go on.
oh no, they're doing single gravity. It doesn't matter what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that since your like magma is continuous, you can just break the magma that's behind the one that you broke, and it will immediately fill in with water. And you can use that time to bring your water down to neat little time save.
Yeah, and then use thin macro instead of 30 FOV for E-raying.
And also, try doing F3C on enter.
Yeah.
It's useful for home portal and stuff.
Oh, and grab lava as well. Just noticed.
Yeah, I think it's because of that one magma they didn't do it or something. Okay, so we are using 10. Yeah, just use 10 the entire time.
Yeah. And then something I'm doing on the way to the bastion where we're like just running in a straight line and you don't have to think about the terrain is like I'm like quickly opening inventory once and then going into it the second time. And the first time I like look for where my gold ingots are, and then the second time I put them in my hot because I'm pretty sure we had like 7 extra.
We should eat. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like that was like 0.8 seconds or something of getting that gold in your hotbar. Could have been overlapped with like movement.
Mhm. I think you can throw one distraction gold and be fine. But
Yeah,
it's
I
okay.
think maybe some of them were like aggroed off of his chest open, but I don't really know. Like they might have just
Oh yeah,
overgrown.
it's not immediate. You're not holding down your right click when you break the block. You need to do that in order to not have the pigs aggro. I think there was like a one tick later, which means you weren't holding it down.
Yeah, and then not this chest loot, but this one, I'd much prefer you to break this because those guys like that are stuck down there could see you, and like if they see you opening the chest, their aggro is gonna be like over sooner, I guess. Like it's weird. Like
Yeah, I mean, they punched the pig, so it was fine, I
yeah.
guess.
Um
Ooh,
yeah, as far as ordering there, you place the block first. Like you go block and then you break this one and then you break this one last while you're walking up the side. And you're like much further away every time. So those guys like slingshotted out of that.
yeah, that's weird. It's unfortunate. It's a bunch of health there.
Um, I'd start pyrating now because like it's pretty easy to do while you're mining this gold.
Did we pick block that round? It's nice.
I think we should have.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah, we should have eaten. Oh, are we out of food? No.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
we
but
pick
like,
blocked the food slot.
yeah, like, I mean, you could just offhand the food before like you pick up the gold and
Yeah.
it'll automatically go into this slot. But I also don't like how little gold we throw to the pigs. Like, you could give them just like 10 gold ingots here or something. They'd all get distracted. But you
Yikes.
wouldn't get hit multiple times. Why did we?
Is hard you're supposed to hard toggle at the top to get the top picks to fall. I don't think hard toggle does anything here, does it?
Um, I don't think so.
You're supposed to hard toggle when you're breaking the top three gold blocks, and then you can like easy toggle for the rest of it. Um, but I'll have to check if it actually does anything hard toggling here. I'm guessing not, but you also have 53 gold in your inventory.
Yeah,
You don't need to jump into the hole though. I think you could have just broken that block and then throw the gold, and you should have been fine.
yeah. Like you
But
have
now
enough
your inventory is
string
just
for a pre-craft. Although we've got two TNT. So I think you can purlang here pretty comfortably because you've got like still there's probably at least like 35 gold still trading, and you
this is this inventory. Should have thrown some stuff out before going in.
yeah, we didn't split string there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then if you're going up out the top of the bastion, don't go up this way because I mean, from the way you entered the bastion, you know it's closed off at like the exit that can be there. Just go up the way you drop down and top down.
We didn't take any more string. So we only have one stack of string, I think.
Like I would have liked to see a pearl hang out here, probably to like this wall. Yeah, lack of string. Can probably still zero because it's a 2 TNT, but yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just waiting around, you
You
should
could still walk. Yeah.
yeah, you can go over to this soul sand. I think they got soul speed boots, and then you can throw like a juicer pearl, like yeah, that would go like
Yeah.
really far, guaranteed like straight on top of the fortress instead of this horrible like yeah, and also lower render distance as soon as you get next to the fortress. Don't wait until it like yeah, this is lava lake SSV. you could have been spawning in
Yeah,
those mobs so much sooner.
this is just like spawn central. Oh, this food situation is so bad. How did we get so?
Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
I don't remember the exact strat for like consistent wall clutches after pearls, but I remember there's like something Ninja Brain said like really long ago, and it was like you hold crouch, your strafe backwards key, and that's it, and you just hold and like spam right click. You don't jump at all, just like what makes you get pushed further away from the wall.
Oh,
Just
this is.
yeah, this guy you could just KB off the side, like you
Hmm.
just walk over to the side and sprint hit him off.
You don't have any food, so this is like good time to like offhand sword and then um one crit with axe and then offhand axe and so forth. Saves like a little bit of time. You have to switch slots.
I think the correct play here is to first portal.
Absolutely the same thing. That reset and then come back.
Yeah, like
Because you might get overwhelmed here with wither skeletons.
yeah, like if you're playing spawnerless, first portaling as soon as possible is generally the play because you can then you figure out where the stronghold is sooner, so you can kind of play the fortress a little bit differently so that you finish killing blazes at a point where you're nearer to the stronghold, or if
Yep.
that's not possible, you like kind of go to a point in the fortress that's pretty close to the stronghold and you set up a pearl hang towards the second portal chords. But then also here, low health, no food. It's just much safer to first bottle and then hunger reset. All that is,
This is precarious.
yeah,
If a blaze shoots you, you're GG's.
yeah. Like any of those fireballs, if they hit the boat, it breaks instantly and you're dead. Like, one, two, three. This guy
But
blocks one.
I don't know if it's better to just hope that that doesn't happen or I don't think I would pearl there, so it's interesting. Melee damage. Oof. Yep, first portal. Oh, okay, 6 rods. Nice.
You know what? We built it off the side, but yeah. Ideally, you want to overlap your iCraft in between blaze kills, but with Iron Sword, it's a little bit more difficult because you only have the chance to overlap it when you're recharging your axe.
Then go into the boat. Okay.
I don't know why we splashed a fire res when we were about to hunger reset.
Yeah, I think that's just brain fart, I guess.
Yeah. But it also should just be like you don't splash fire res apart from when you're leaving the bastion and when you're re-entering the
Yeah.
nether. You're like here. Yeah, they did the pearl clutch thing there properly.
I'm curious why we haven't crafted a 12th eye. But
It's,
okay.
yeah,
Oh wow.
I felt like it was a lot like
Like 1800, right?
it was like 900 I think, but like the F3C here 94 blocks. That is not 94 blocks. Like
Yeah.
I'm going up here and then hopefully you can like boat down to something where you can bridge off
Yeah, a
of.
full pearl is like 80
Yeah,
blocks, so
like over here is probably better. Yeah, it's just to the right, bridge out a little bit.
This is some, yeah. Threw out the fire charge. Nice. Uh, that's unfortunate. You should try and have your pie chart set up so you just have it before you I spy.
Yeah. Guess
Because you're
you'll.
gonna fill up your mob cap. Also, 10 plus 30 FOV goes really hard for preemptive. But I guess this is just ocean exposed. Or not?
Didn't look like they got much of a spike anywhere.
Yeah,
Um,
me neither. That's why
yeah. If
I would rescan here.
Yeah, like you should be rescanning as much as you can if you don't have a spike yet.
Okay, we do. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, so 30 FOV plus 10 for initial spike is just good. Nether bricks. Oh,
Um, I don't like having a zero hotbar that relies on having at least two anchors when you want to use anchors, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
yeah, because if you're on a one
You
anchor run, you're like,
you should have Crying Obby or like worst case scenario like Obby or something over there. Just cause.
yeah,
Yeah, so like try and make your hotbar so that you don't have to do that.
yeah, that's just another reason to have obby on your hotbar. It's like it's extra blocks. It's a good zero though.
Yeah, good zero.
Um, yeah. So as far as like important things, I'd say in the overworld, maybe just like looking around a little bit more and not this like
Yeah,
don't really know what happened here, but it seems like a one-off thing.
yeah.
Um,
And then
may-
just like just sending a direction is just always bad.
yeah, like looking at the quality of this ocean, this kelp is above a ocean ruin. There aren't really, I can't see any like incredible ravines that are like immediately obvious, and then the actual depth of the ocean floor isn't that great either. So I'm not sure it was worth sending immediately. Um, yeah, and the reason I'm pointing out like the depth of the ocean floor is like the deeper it goes, the more likely that a random ravine there is like it doesn't have that ravine doesn't have to be as deep for it to reach Y11 if the ocean floor is deeper like by itself. Yeah, in the nether, I'd just say like most of the optimizations, the bastion route, uh, it just felt like
Hold right click while you're breaking that block in front of you when you do that.
yeah, yeah, like the dirt block you place between yourself and the chest, you like start breaking it and then hold right click before it's finished breaking, and then you open it straight away, and then pigs behind it won't have time to lock on to like seeing you, and they won't get the chest aggro. Yeah, and there's throwing like too much gold to distract guys when you just need to throw one.
Because all of them get distracted, but only one picks up, so they just most of the time they just lose the aggro once that happens. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because they're like aggroed for 30 seconds, but if they're trading during that 30 seconds, the time is still going down. So if they trade like two barters, that's 12 seconds of like aggro that's gone, so they won't path all the way to the bottom of the housing bastion. the ordering of this is not good. And then yeah, like hard toggle here.
Yep. You should hard toggle after, like right after or before the gold block. Like this the first one.
Yeah.
Because the aim of hard toggling is to get the 3 pigs that are up there down.
And give them more than like 5 gold. There's a lot more than 5 piglins. Yeah, that was probably the main reason that you had to hunger reset is because of the damage in the bastion. Um, yeah, and then I'd say like the the picking up this is like just not good either. Like checking trades straight away when you'd already
Yeah, I
gotten
would
most of the stuff.
break the corner block and throw the gold out, and then do your chest looting, get your other stuff, and then maybe do your fort scan. Because now you just have to deal with so much stuff that you don't need to.
Yeah, and then going to the fortress was like pretty good apart from the like not overlapping anything. Like even if we're not going to pearl here, you could have made nether bricks, wall, glowstone, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that could have been overlapped if you're waiting to eat. Oh, and then lowering render distance, like as soon as you get next to the fortress. Um, oh, and then I mean yeah, in retrospect, the early first portal there would have been very nice. It's like I'm saying, like your first portal here, and the stronghold is like over here, right? You would run over to the end of this fortress, I'll hang on to cords, and then come back, kill these blazers, and then unhang the pearl, and you'd be straight on cords for like 10 seconds of running compared to like the stuff you do here. I felt like the rest of the run wasn't like the nav was a little bit weird, but I mean yeah, that was potentially due to the late preemptive scans, but is there
Yeah,
anything else you think to add?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Um, yeah, thanks for sending the run out.